Hi people, it's Archivist here with yet another Ramble play video, and today I'll be featuring Far Cry 4 for the PC. And these are ultra settings, I believe I had it set to, and I'm just going to be going around the world, not doing any story missions. I don't want to give out any spoilers, so just sit back, relax, listen to me ramble and see the beauty of Far Cry 4's world, because in this game I often just get sidetracked. Sometimes I just don't do anything, I just walk around the world, because I do honestly believe this to be the best looking open world. Even with GTA 5 that came out recently, I do honestly believe this to look better. I believe this is probably the best looking open world game ever made. Maybe something will come to me, I'll think of something that's even better, but I mean, there are certain games that look better on a grand scale, like Just Cause 2 for example looks wonderful in that you can see the massive island, but up close this looks more detailed. Plus you've got, you know, very cool little touches. For example, the facial animations are great. Animals have quite realistic fur, although the effect isn't spared from the occasional glitching. Shadowing's really good in this game. What do you call it? Volumetric fog. That's quite good in this game. Well, I say quite good. It's all very good, and you can even shoot while driving, but it's a little tricky. I'm so glad I fixed that stuttering problem, because that was becoming a pain. I'll tell you one thing about PC gaming that can be a little frustrating, and that is you cannot always be guaranteed that your PC will run the game not just to a correct frame rate, but you can't account for like the odd random bug that just comes out of nowhere, and it's really annoying when you're the only person who seems to be having that bug, because then no one's able to help you because everyone has different machines. But if it's a PlayStation 4 bug, everyone has the same machine, as long as you of course own a PlayStation 4. It's the same thing, it's the same hardware, so the problem can be addressed across the board. But if you're the only one having a problem with your PC, you know, you're basically on your own. You might get fixed, but chances are they'll prioritise things that are affecting more people, and that is the danger of PC gaming. I'm not one of these people that believes PC gaming is completely above console gaming. They both have their advantages. I mean, playing GTA 5 on the PlayStation 4, it was quite refreshing just to not care about the performance, not having to worry about that. It was just nice to enjoy the game and not think about it. And it's a nice looking game anyway. I'm just going to take this guy out. You've got these random missions that occur. I guess they're opportunities to improve your karma. It goes up if you complete these missions, and it goes down if you shoot innocent people. So for example, if I was to shoot him, which I'm not going to do, it would negatively impact my karma. Usually what happens while I'm playing this game is a black screen flashes up, but I've been lucky enough to avoid that so far. In fact, this is going quite smoothly actually. There's also lots of wildlife, which is very well detailed. You've got these little birds here, but I'm not going to shoot them. The best thing to do to get the maximum yield from skinning animals is to use your bow and arrow, because it doesn't ruin the fur. Because of course if you grenade a lion or a tiger, it's going to mess it up a bit. It's not going to be as pure as you would like. By the way, if you can think of a game that you think looks better in the open world, please do let me know, because I do love searching for the best games graphically speaking. And if I do a top 2014 best graphics games, you can be almost certain this is going to be on it, if not the top. I'm still really thinking hard about my game of the year. I'm going to have to play, what's it called, Dragon Age Inquisition more to see what that's really about, because I have not given that a fair test yet. I'm waiting almost for Christmas to replay it. I'm going to leave it as a Christmas present to myself, because I have played it, but like the first 30 minutes. Oh, there's some tapirs over there. I think they're cool. So let's take him out. Oh, darn, my dog's going to start barking a bit. Please try to ignore that. He's a little restless at the moment. He's got a dodgy back leg. I think the lighting in this is so superb. It's so brilliantly done. Okay, I do need to come across something. Otherwise, I've rolled back to an earlier save, so there are more potential objectives for me to complete, so that I actually have something to do. I don't know if you can tell here, but the fog here is looking very nice. I'm not sure if it falls under the category of God rays, but God rays can make a game look really good, but it's very difficult to know how it's making look good. Okay, I better go onto my map and... Oop, wrong one. How far back have I rolled this? Okay, so yeah, I've still got quite a lot to do on this save. Something I tend to do, even with first-person shooters now, is play PC games with a controller, and to a lot of people that's sacrilege, you know. But the thing is, I like to play games in quite a relaxed state, so apart from when I'm basically doing this where I have to sit close to my microphone and record, I'm always sitting back, relaxed. It's, you know, I'm kind of someone who's like a console gamer in terms of my behaviour, but I do tend to play more games on the PC because the visual benefits, and also because it makes it much easier for me to upload my videos if I've recorded them from my PC, because you know I can record and edit on the same machine, which is very helpful. Oh, there's I think there's a helicopter down there. I have to say this game is actually running at the moment beautifully. It's been a bit unstable. I think I've got the settings just right at the moment. I'm not playing in 1440p because, as you can imagine, over time, if I keep recording these long videos in 1440p, my hard drives are going to start getting filled up really quickly, because not only do you have to record it, but you also have to make the render files. It's going to have the original raw footage plus the compressed footage. It just becomes a bit of a jumble by the end, so I might have to make more of these videos in 1080p. But then again, this game just looks nice, doesn't it? It doesn't need to be in 1440p to look nice by any means. I'd be interested to see how, graphically speaking, this compares to the PlayStation 4 version, because I'm heard the PlayStation 4 version looks very nice as well. As it should do. PlayStation 4 is a very capable console, and of course I'm assuming the Xbox One does as well. If you've been following my channel, you'll know I'm not really a massive Xbox One fan, but I think it's actually doing a better job. It's certainly reviving. I think, if anything, because the console started off in such a precarious position with all that controversy surrounding DRM, it's really only been going up, especially since they also ditched Kinect. You might not say they ditched it, but let's be honest, when they released that Kinectless bundle so you could buy it without the Kinect, they ditched it, you know, because I just don't think enough people were interested in it, and it was bumping up the price because it was mandatory originally, and now I've taken it away. It's becoming a very attractive option, especially with something I've played recently was the Master Chief Collection, which is like Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, and although the multiplayer was having a few issues, I was really enjoying going back through the campaigns, especially the older ones with the improved graphics. I think the Xbox One could follow a similar pattern to the PlayStation 3, because if you got a PlayStation 3 originally, you'll remember the console was overpriced, it barely had any games, it was underperforming on almost all third-party titles, but eventually the PlayStation 3 became a lot more popular, a lot more well-regarded, reasonably priced, and I think the Xbox One is going to follow a similar trajectory. Hard to know what the Wii U is going to do. That console just, it's like it's almost, how could it be doing so badly considering how well the Wii did? And when I say bad, I'm talking in terms of sales. I've got absolutely no gripes with the console. Oh god, sorry, I had to concentrate there. I've got absolutely no gripes, sorry, with the console itself. It's just sales figures aren't nearly as good as the original Wii was. Some of the top-selling games of the millennium are from the original Wii. God, I need to get in a vehicle. Otherwise, I've just been walking around. And as I say, very nice-looking game, but need to do something. Come on, vehicle. Okay, next time I see a vehicle, I'm going to commandeer it, because people, unlike the citizens of Los Santos, are perfectly willing to give up their vehicle for the cause of the Golden Path, or just my luxury, my messing about. Interior of the cars are also very well detailed. I mean, this is just a game which doesn't have graphical flaws. Performance flaws in some very small areas, but graphically it's bordering on perfect. It's just I'm constant, whenever I see it, whenever I boot it up on my PC, it makes whatever I was just playing look rubbish, because it's just so far and above everything else. So impressed with it. And you may agree with me if if you're watching this and you're having a similar opinion. I definitely recommend watching it in the full resolution if you can. Although of course, the thing about resolution is I think PPI, pixels per inch, is more important than resolution. Although they are linked, I'd much rather have a 27-inch 1440p screen than a 54 1080p screen. Sorry, getting really distracted because a guy on a quad bike is trying to mess with me. Stop shooting me. Oh, okay, I'm getting surrounded. I've got a bit of ammo in there. Where are these buggers? If you burn through all your syringes, your healing syringes, you have to start self-surgery on yourself where you crack your thumb back into place. And I'll tell you, this is weird, right? For some reason, when I lost health from going underwater for too long, I'm not sure how cracking my thumb back into place is going to heal me. In fact, how did drowning cause me to dislocate my thumb? That's always been a problem. Sometimes the healing you do on yourself isn't always linked to the damage you received. We almost there. Okay, I've set this way too far away, haven't I? Oh. At least if this is anything, you're getting an idea of how dynamic the Far Cry 4 open world is, because just from running around, just from trying to get to another destination, I've run into a few things. I've shot a tapir, I've repaired someone's vehicle, I've been ambushed by bad guys, I've collected a few herbs, and this is just going to a destination which I chose quite far away once, so it's not always this slow to travel. Having a bit of a frame rate dip there. I think it's just certain areas there's so much. Oh god! Oh my god! What the? Oh, but I'm being attacked by some kind of tiger-looking thing. Heal, heal, heal! Oh dear! I don't care if I ruin its pelts. I'm not. Come on! Okay, well, look, another example of how dynamic the world is. I just got jumped by, what is this? It's a... It will tell me when I skin it. Won't it? Leopard. A leopard. It's hard to know exactly what kind of big cat it is when it's ripping your face off in a bush. But we now know it's a leopard. It was a leopard, yeah. Okay. Okay, I think this is a good time to end it. I apologise that I never even reached the base, but you have seen a few things that can just happen to you when you're running around in the open world. As always, people, thanks very much for watching. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe.